My name is HENRIK ULDALEN. I'm from Norway, adopted from South Korea, and living in London. Right now we're in a studio in southwest London, in Clapham Junction. I've been here for maybe half a year, but I've been in London for almost 7. I started painting when I was 19 years old with oil paints. I've always been into art and I've always been drawing, trying out different mediums, but it's never really been my thing. I've enjoyed it, but never saw a profession in it until I found oil painting when I was 19. And after that, that was it. It was a revelation to me. When I first started painting with oils, what struck me with the medium was the ability to refine things and spend a lot of time on details. It was such a great feeling. Whereas before I would have to rush into it with acrylics because it dries so quickly. What I love about Michael Harding paints is the technique I use right now goes so well with the quality of the pigments. So usually I would stretch the paint really thin with solvents or impasto medium. But with these paints, they seem to be as vibrant as before, even when they're stretched really thin, which is incredible. In my production, I usually have a black and white base where the bulk of the paint would be black and white, and then I would add colors to it. The Michael Harding paint is so high quality, so it changes the base color quite drastically. So it's actually a really money-saving thing as well as being high quality, because that bulk paint, instead of using tons of color to change this base, I can just use a little the edge of a brush and it changes completely. It really works well with how I paint in that sense, and when I mix the paint with solvents, impasto mediums, all these things, still stays brilliant and vibrant. My favorite color is probably alizarin crimson, which is a red, but a very cool red. I'm always fascinated by these kind of mid-tones where you have a color that's either warm or cold, but then you find a cold version of warm or a warm version of cold. And these can really affect the tension in the paintings. Alizarin crimson is incredible. It's like this hidden gem that I try to add in anywhere, and it just makes the painting pop. I feel that using Michael Harding products has allowed me to experiment more in my process, which has made me progress quite a bit actually last couple of years. It allows me more freedom in mixing colors, but also in applying them and stretching them thin. And I don't find the materials to be a limitation anymore, and I don't think it ever should be.